everyone. Today I am here to present a small piece of research under the title Human Cognition to Analyze Alcohol Use Disorder and Correlation with Internet Gaming Disorder. About me, myself is Dr. Hariman Pandey from the Department of Computer Science, Edge Hill University, United Kingdom. And my email ID is given here. I have divided this presentation in 4 sections as highlighted in the next slide. So the first is introduction, then background and related work, simulation results, and lastly I will be giving concluding remark of this presentation. So as far as the introduction section is concerned, I have given 2 bullet points here for introduction. The first one is belief and motivation, and the second point is current scenario of gaming, because this presentation, this research is related to gaming disorder. As far as belief and motivation of conducting this research is concerned, it is mainly because our life and our day-to-day activities are relying on internet, and we spend most of our time using the internet or using the digital devices where we use internet. For example, nowadays teachers are taking classes online using the internet. I am giving this presentation using the internet. We can interact with our friends and our relatives with the help of internet. We can become social using social networking site. So all in all, we are using internet, and most of our activities are depends on the use of internet. So that is the reason the belief of this research, belief and motivation of this research is based on internet. And as far as gaming, online gamings are concerned, or current scenario of the gamings are concerned, nowadays gamers are, rather than playing physical games, gamers are more interested and motivated for online games. So what they basically do, there are many games presents where they can create their avatar and they can play that game, and they can invite their friends across the globe to play the game. So the current gaming scenario has changed totally, and a large number of players can participate in any specific game worldwide. And after playing the game for sometimes, the gamers or the players get addicted of online games, and that is the reason the term internet gaming disorder was coined. So in the next slide, I have explained what is internet gaming disorder. So basically, this term was coined by World Health Organization in their 11th release of International Classification of Disease, ICD. And what they did, they asked or they invited experts, researchers, practitioners, doctors to find the solution for this problem, internet gaming disorder problem. And later on in 2018, Leonard, in his research under the title What is Gaming Disorder, which got published in Medical News Today, he explained the symptoms and characteristics of the player who is addicted of online games or fall under the umbrella of internet gaming disorder. And in order to find out the person who is addicted of online games or suffering from internet gaming disorder, some traditional research were conducted. So as far as existing research or studies are concerned, the traditional methods are divided. There are two traditional methods which were used to determine a player belongs to internet gaming disorder category or not. So the first method was self-report and the second method was questionnaires. And these two methods were common. So in self-report, a patient or the player was given a report, a diary, or some set of guideline with some questions to complete. And based on the response, based on the answer provided by the patient and experts, determines the player or the person is suffering from disorder or not. Similar things happened with questionnaires, where set of questions were given to the player or to the patient, and based on their response, the player or the person belongs to disorder category or not, it was decided. These two methods had some challenges which are discussed here. The first challenge is human intensive, and the second challenge is fear of stigma in patients. So as far as human intensive is concerned, I will explain this first. It indicates that based on the response provided by the patient, an expert determines the person belongs to gaming addiction or not. So the person who is evaluating or who is determining the pattern, if that person is not having enough experience, then it will be difficult for the person to say that the patient is game addicted or not. Here in the second bullet point says that fear of stigma in patients. So if the patient gets to know that he is giving the response for by which the experts will decide he is having disorder or not. So after knowing this whole thing, the patient feels that why I should give the answer, or if I'm giving the answer, I will give the incorrect answer. So at that time, again, it will be difficult for the experts to decide the patient belongs to disorder category or not. So these two challenges are there. So in order to address these two challenges, recent technologies can be used. So there are equipments and infrastructures are available these days which can be utilized to address the challenges of traditional methods, and the equipments and infrastructures works based on different modalities that are available for brain images. Some of the modalities are I have highlighted here, and in this research I have used one of the modality which is EEG data, and I have used EEG band data, and these EEG band data are used to identify the relationship between alcoholic use disorder and internet gaming disorder. So here you can see in this table, it is EEG bands are shown in column number 1. On the other hand, their functionalities are enlisted in column number 2. And I have used these EEG bands to determine the relationship between alcoholic use disorder and internet gaming disorder. Now, what is our contribution in this research? I have highlighted the contribution under using 4 bullet points. So what we did, we proposed a model for analyzing alcohol use disorder AUD and identifying the correlation between AUD and IAD, that is internet gaming disorder. And in order to do this, we have used EEG signal data and human cognitions are used in our research. We conducted a computer simulation using an open source tool using MATLAB. And then finally we have collected the results, and then we have made observations based on the results. So computer simulation and result analysis are done. For computer simulation, EEG lab provided by SCCN lab is used. We conducted all our experiment using MATLAB environment. We applied these steps. So first of all, signal pre-processing to eliminate noise, feature extraction, feature selection, and then finally we identified the correlation between AUD, alcoholic use disorder, and internet gaming disorder based on EEG band data or EEG signals data. The methodology which we have adopted to conduct this research is presented in the next slide, that is here. So first of all, acquiring EEG data, that is input data, then artifact removals, data redefinitions, then band separation. So here alpha, beta, gamma, theta, all bands are separated, and then feature extraction, and then data analysis. So the first step is the data set. For alcoholic data set, the standard benchmark data set is used. The data set is available. Using this link, you can get the data set. And this one is the common database or common data set to, this data set is used in various studies. And it was basically collected by a longitudinal study on a large number of subjects to correlated EEG signals to find on alcoholic patients. So this is basically standard data base which has been used in various research to determine the alcoholic patient's behavior. Then data recording. For recording the data, these steps were applied. So first of all, data recording have been performed on a standard environment, international standard of 1020 system. For each subject, discrete trial of 120 numbers of E1 seconds have been taken. Then the data has been recorded for eye open state with event related to potential 90 images. So 90 images were shown to the patients, and then the data was recorded. 64 channel data have been recorded to conduct this research on different subjects. A reference electrode have been placed over the noise which had impedance value of 5 kilo ohms, and sampling frequency was 256 Hertz was chosen while recording the data. So this is basically the environment on which data was recorded. Now, initially the raw data was not suitable for the EEG lab, so data was converted to standard EEG input format. So these are the steps which have been applied for converting the data, for data conversion. And for the analysis, different plots were created to present the graphical representation of the data. And so here you can see full band EEG signals. So raw data is represented, and after pre-processing, how the data will look like. So this is for healthy control, how the data looks like, and this is for addicted subjects. So you can see there is a clear difference between the healthy control data and addicted data. Then filtering process was applied. So this is the equation which was used to for filtering. This is after filtering the data, how the data look like. This is these are the different equations which were used to determine channel bands, and then channel bands and their correlations are presented. This is for gamma channel, this is for beta channel, this is for theta channel, and their comparison results are shown. And finally, concluding remark is presented. So we were able to determine the correlation between alcoholic use disorder and internet gaming disorder, and